Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It's Sunday here in the Lord's Day. This is the Timbo Sugar Show, where we talk about all sorts of topics, top to bottom. Amen. Lots of UFC fights. We talk about girls. We talk about drugs. We talk about life's problems. But thank you to the sponsors for making it happen. This is Phillips Law. $1 billion won for our clients. Trusted and recommended since 1993. Over 1,800 plus Google reviews. Official partners of the Arizona Cardinals and the ASU Sun Devils. You need Phillips. And they have an official call line for our Timbo Sugar Show listeners. They have an attorney available exclusively for our audience, family, and friends for any legal advice they may need, free of charge. That's Phillips Law. So if you get injured and you think it's a bunch of malarkey, give them a call and get some advice. And also, Via Hemp. If you're a fan of our show, you'll know that Via Hemp has been supporting our podcast since day one. They're a top legal cannabis brand shipping across the U.S. Via just dropped some of the wildest premium indoor THCA flowers we've ever seen with 20 to 30% THC potency. This flower is on par and even better than the stuff you usually find at dispensaries. Their flower is legal and shipped straight to you in a very low-key packaging. No med card is needed. They offer a crazy range of strains. All this quality and the price is unreal. The Timbo Sugar Show and Via Hemp also collaborated on a Watermelon Punch Elevate Gummy, which has 25-to-1 ratio, perfect for enhancing performance in and out of the gym. These guys make all sorts of gummies with different effects, and they are the best. They don't cheap out on the products of quality. If you're 21 plus, go to viahemp.com and spend more than $50. Use code SUGA and get a free pack of the Timbo Sugar Show gummy.
I ate a Via Hemp a couple nights ago. Holy hell, I was floating, baby. I had a fucking chili Rito, baby. That's a chili burrito with a little egg. Oh god, every bite was sex, pure ecstasy.
And we went to Then Burger last night. We went to
7 out of 10.
I'm saying 5 out of 10, bro. I left with a fucking gut ache. I mean, I went there before and we've gotten smash patties. It's been quality, but I don't know if the cook changed. And then the waitress didn't know there were smash patties, and I left with just a gut ache. So that was the worst meal I had all week. But at least we're not in Israel. So we'll talk about
I haven't been following that, man. Let's not get depressed and right off the bat. I actually brought you a gift.
It better be something sweet, bro.
I think it's pretty sweet, man. I remember when I first got these chickens, you said they weren't gonna live, brother. But I brought you a dozen fresh eggs for my chickens.
You proved me wrong.
I sure did. Those are quality, good, solid eggs. I actually dropped one the other day, and I was like, I felt so bad.
Eat one with me.
Not right now.
Don't be scared. Would you be scared?
I'm fasting.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I had a gut ache after we left Smash Burger, so then I went to your house and had about 6 cookies, which didn't help my gut ache.
And a glass of
spoiled milk.
Bro,
I was so high when I drank it. I'm like, oh, this is raw organic sour milk.
Yeah, well, I was listening to this podcast, and they said a good little hack is put your timer on 5 minutes, and after dinner just go on a walk for 5 minutes, get that digestion going. So we went on a walk, you came back, you left. I was like, I'm gonna put one more cookie down before I just lay puke. And then I'm like, why does that milk taste like Sprite or kombucha? I'm like, there must have been something mixed in that.
Don't.
So I dumped it out. I'm like, well, I'm gonna pour another glass of milk here for the cookie. And I'm like,
yeah, and
it wasn't even expired. It was November 19th, and I was pissed.
Well, you don't pay your electricity bill, your fridge isn't on. You know what I mean? No, I went home, had a nice little gut ache. Tried watching Bryce's fight. It was just a little late for me. He win?
Yeah. I mean, he beat the tar out of the kid.
This-ish?
There's a couple things with Bryce. I mean, he's such a stud. I mean, all his takedowns, it's like he doesn't even take down like hoping he's going to get it. He's getting that takedown guaranteed. He's such a monster. I think he was cracking the kid with a bunch of right hands, but he was cracking the kid with his thumb up like this, and he wasn't turning over his knuckles. Once he starts turning over his punches, he'll be able to KO people, I think.
Yeah, he's just such a natural athlete, and yeah, he definitely learned how to boom, turn that shit over, G. Put people's lights out for real. But that sucks. Again, Bellator post limbs, so they get done with the prelims, and then it's too close to the main event or main card. So they're like, oh, we'll just move that last prelim or whatever after the fights. So he was warming up in the back, getting ready to fight, and then they're like, well, actually, we're going to do that here in a couple hours. We talked about that before with our buddy Hammy having to do it, but
being in the swing bout, you got to be ready for that. You got to be literally, literally ready to walk out, and they're going to tell you if this fight goes the distance, you're wait until another 3 hours, so cool down and then warm up again. But if it gets finished, you're walking.
I was listening to that pod you sent me. That was a good pod. What was it called? Modern Wisdom with Adam Blaine Smith or some shit. I don't remember.
And Chris Williams, he's the host. It'd be good. I mean, he'd probably have you on the pod one day. That's such a good pod. Go back to a bunch of his podcasts. He has so many good ass podcasts.
Yeah, I like the way he asks questions and then returns their answers and shit. But yeah, he said 9.4, about 10% of kids in America will get sexually harassed or sexually abused in a public school.
Yeah, that's in the USA.
That's 1 out of every 10 kids, dude. That's insane. Is that real? Is that a real study?
Yeah, that's what the guy said. That's the fucking studies, man.
God, it's always tricky with studies.
It sucks in Phoenix too. It's like Phoenix is in the top. It's like up there with the worst schools in the United States. Like high up there.
Ugh.
He was talking also about if you put your kid in daycare, how bad it fucks them up later in life. Like 10 years later, 20 years later, they get anxiety. They start having all this thing. And then
he was saying that's at a very, very, very young age, like fucking 6 weeks old, like infants. He said it's not good, obviously, if they're a little bit older, but it's that early stage where the baby's learning the mama's face and mimicking everything.
Well, Mariah said, because she worked at a daycare, and she's like, they sold it as like this school where you're gonna raise your kid. The outside's really nice, and she said it was so like shitty in there. And moms get maternity leave for what, 6 to 8 weeks, and then you have to go back to work. So then what do? You take your newborn baby and go put it in a foreign place all day.
Chill.
Literally all day, and then you come home and you're tired and exhausted from work, and it's just like that's what your baby's gonna be raised.
That's why. But then it's like, okay, what's the alternative? Don't have kids. I would say that's probably smarter, but I feel like moms. Even watching Elena, like, carry her baby, she'll brush her baby's teeth. Like, girls are meant to be moms. They're born to be fucking moms. So I'm sure people that are like, fuck, I'm not in the best financial position, but I'm getting a little bit older. Like, do I have a kid or do I not and regret it? It's like, well, I'm going to have a kid. Now I just have to deal with the consequence. I have to work full time. Baby has to go to daycare just because we're not financially set.
So do you think... I was asking Mariah too. I'm like, do you think you should have a kid if you have to put it in daycare? It's pretty much majority of its life until it goes to public schools.
It's either that or live with the guilt and be like, wow, I never had a kid. And then when I'm a grandma, I have no one to help me. So they're probably like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to have a kid. But it's the people that have like 40 kids. He was saying if you have 2 kids, you might as well quit your job because you're going to be paying as much in daycare as you're going to be making. Mm-hmm. That's so sad.
That's why you're lucky if you have a grandma or a relative or aunt or someone who you can keep your baby with. Super fucking lucky.
Yeah, lucky or just skilled. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, cultivating a tribe. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It sucks. Yeah, your fucking dad doesn't want to move down here because he likes fucking doing hunting and shit, and your mom is fucking Jehovah in Canada. Mm-hmm. Speaking of that, I fucking was hanging out with a couple of the truth seekers.
Were you? Not seekers, the truth knowers.
Or the truth knowers. Me and Schmitty went and walked the stairs yesterday. My legs are sore. Walked the stairs, went and grabbed a little coffee, went and was walking around, seen a couple beautiful women. Mm-hmm. Some dark, beautiful chocolate women. Mm-hmm. And they were older. And they had some signs and stuff. And I said, what are you guys doing? Oh, we're just spreading the truth. I'm like, really? That's interesting. Had a good chat with them for about 10, 15 minutes.
You ask them any questions?
I was asking a little bit, but dude, I swear to God, Schmitty got converted.
Did he?
I mean, yeah. He's like, really? Huh. Interesting. No, he didn't. He might have. But it's so funny just listening to them talk. Just repeat information that they got. I'll say it. Brainwashed.
What's wrong with a clean brain?
brainwashed with acid.
Ouch.
No, I don't know, man.
I had Father John on my podcast too, and he was a good sport. We made some good jokes with him. Father John and Jakar was hitting him with some hard questions too, and I was hitting him with some good questions. He was a good sport, and he had some good answers. He really did.
What's his religion?
Orthodox Christianity.
Left foot forward. I like that. I like that shit.
So other than that,
what about the other thing in that podcast? He said only 5 to 10% of couples that go to therapy end up being successful after therapy. He said pretty much 95% of people that go to therapy are kind of just because one of them wants to confirm that it's not going to work, or they make the other go, but yeah. So
yeah, I wonder how much that has to do with therapists too. Like how good is that therapist? How good is that therapist at just literally seeing both sides, not taking sides with either, but just giving them some tools to communicate and tools to be like, hey, this person was programmed different than you, and this is how you got to communicate with it.
That's too deep.
I feel like therapy could help probably a lot of people, but also I don't know. I listen to podcasts with high-level therapists, and they're the best. I wonder if all of them are like that, or if some of them are just fucking making a paycheck.
Yeah, or imagine their client before that, they just was going through some shit, and then that therapist had some shit they were going through, and then you get there, and it's just like, I don't want to hear with your fucking attitude.
Holy shit. I mean, marriage in this day and age, bro, would just be so tough.
It blows my mind that this is just, you're just in this box. That's just how everybody looks at relationships. No matter what, it's like, all right, you're even in elementary school. It's like you find a girlfriend, boyfriend, you find that one, and then that's the one. Like, you're not allowed to talk to the other girls. Like, It's crazy. I hate that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's freaking, I think it's just, that's why I wanted to go into it with a little bit more with Joe Rogan when I brought it up. Like,
he's good at deflecting that shit. He doesn't like to, I feel like, talking about that too much. Maybe
relationships and sex and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like he kind of avoids that topic a little bit about, well, maybe it's too private, but even like talk about just guys being horny. I don't know. I'm not even fucking horny.
And it's probably, I'm like, he's a very fucking smart, high testosterone dude. Maybe he's just smart and he's just like,
maybe he's way wiser. He doesn't let those little fucking, or he just doesn't even let them little desires get to him. See, I want to meet a fucking motherfucker like that someday.
Chris Williams, that same pod, he has Sex with Emily on.
Ooh.
And that's a good ass show too. And she talks about how sex should just be more open and just people should be able to talk about it, not this like this. No, it's a bad thing. That's a dirty thing. Well, it's like everyone fucking does it.
I know, but the thing that made a little bit, it's tricky because in that podcast too, it said when a guy really lays down the motherfucking pipe and makes a girl orgasm and come, girls get emotionally attached to whoever did that for them. So it's hard for them to have casual sex. I go out there and lay the fucking pipe like I do on some strange. That strange falls in love with Big Daddy. I'm not talking about me. I'm just saying in general.
And if your partner it was talking about too, it might have been that one. If your partner has previous partners and that partner made them feel really good, they could think about that sometimes.
Oh, I didn't.
And they could compare that sometimes. Maybe it was a different one. Also, Father John, he's like, if a girl has over 3 or 4 bodies, there's a good chance she's going to be always comparing. And I'm like, Father John, do you really think you should wait until marriage before any sexual? And he's like, absolutely. And I'm like, what if you...
Did he say he did? He waited?
He didn't want to talk about that. He didn't want to bring his personal stuff into that. But I said, what if you're with this person and you're waiting for marriage, and then you get married, and then they're just not good at sex, and it just doesn't click, and maybe their wiener's way too small or something. He said, well, what do you do if you come into the dojo and you don't know a move very well?
Whoa, that's good.
You practice.
You practice.
God damn it, Father John,
God damn it, Father John's onto something. It's not even about that. Yeah,
it's like talking about relationships, though. We like talking about it because we fucking think about it a lot, but then it's like...
I want to talk about a lot more shit, but Danny said, you need to quit bringing up our... I'm like, oh... It's shit's interesting. It's on my mind. I like to talk about it. mean, it's an interesting subject. People sit down, throw on Timbo Sugar Show. Let's see how fucked up these guys are today.
And then Sono, our Christian brother Sono, said he was going to be here in the pod, and I said, "Where you at?" He said, "I'm so sorry. Long story short, is in my bed right now. I got her back."
Oh God!
Sorry about that, Sono. Hopefully I didn't listen too much.
No, she don't listen. She don't listen. Well, that's all good shit, interesting stuff. But we got big fucking fight shit going down. Conor McGregor supposedly submitted his USADA paperwork. We talked a little bit of that on the Bro Malley show, but that lines up nicely for the big 300, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. It's almost pointless to talk about.
Okay. Bobby Green's 30-second finish. What'd you think about that?
That was nice. Walked out there. It's
Pink.
If people can punch good from their armpits and their hips and their distance is good, it's like instead of the punches coming straight from here and they're from your hips and they have no load up and you're explosive, fast twitch dude.
Yeah, because it wasn't a hard punch. It's like even when I knock people out, it's not necessarily, I don't hit hard. That's not what you're trying to do. You're just trying to punch them as fast as you can in a vulnerable spot. Their fucking chin. Dink. And he just sat him down with a beautiful fucking left hand.
But remember when you hit that power bag machine on the show one time?
I did crack it fucking hard.
Thudded it.
I did pretty fucking hard, man. That was on a fucked up. That was after my foot surgery too, and I hurt that shit.
Bobby Green, what number is he? Do you know?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. I feel like he's just always kind of he just loses the fights that he needs to win. Whoa. Loses the fights that he needs to lose.
Loses the fights.
Oh, I guess it won't be updated until Tuesday is ranking.
Okay. Well, Bobby Green claims he smokes 15 blunts a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Looked like it. You know what I mean? That fucking left hand looked like it got some fucking smoke on it.
Yeah, he said, I smoke weed, but I don't smoke weed like I don't hit no pins, no joints. I just smoke blunts. I'm smoking 15 of those a day. I'm not talking about little ones either.
Yeah, he also said he used to beat the fuck out of Sean Strickland.
Who knows?
Oh, yeah, you don't know. He does believe that Nate versus Jake was staged, so there maybe, maybe he does smoke 15 blunts a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Steiny versus Betr. I messaged Steiny. I said, bro, that was fucking embarrassing. We're not boys anymore. Don't claim that you know me. That was pathetic. You quit.
I didn't watch the whole video. He ended up just saying, I'm good. I'm done. I mean, yeah.
I love you, Steiny. But
get into a street fight and you're the one who quits, then the other guy wins.
And that kid was trying not to let him quit. Come on. No. Steiny lost.
I think, Steiny parties. And they were talking on the Full Send podcast with Jake Paul, and Jake Paul was sounding like he would get $500K together for Steiny to box this little skinny twig. 500 G's. That's more than most.
That's a lot.
Yeah, he's like,
I don't think that's, well.
Jake's like, okay, you said you'd do that. We have a contract that'll get you like close to that.
I feel like Steiny would have hit me up and said, let's train.
But Steiny said no on the podcast. He's like, I just don't want that pressure. I got things going on. I just don't want to think about it. I'll box you right now after this. I just don't want to go through that 6 weeks, 8 weeks build up and then the crowd and then all this stuff. But I'm like, bro, how many fighters will never make close to 500K?
It's less than 1% of fighters that will ever make that.
Yeah. And he's going to make it boxing some little skinny kid.
He's not going to. He potentially could. I bet there's so much shit in that contract that it could be 500K if it gets out of the fourth round.
Or guaranteed 250. Even still, half that. $250,000 for a smoker.
Yeah. Dillion Danis on Flagrant. Did you watch it?
No. I watched the one of him on Ariel.
I watched the one on Flagrant. Scholes is one of the best. He's so good at podcasting. Like he's gotten better too. He's good at. It was funny. It was more like a therapy, but it was still funny as fuck. It was a really long, good podcast.
You watched the whole thing?
I watched the whole thing. Dylan Turner got a lot of people on his side from that podcast.
Really?
Yeah, he changed the narrative.
Damn.
People like Dylan
watch
Danis.
It then.
People are loving Dylan. He was vulnerable. He's talking about how he, was considering suicide after he had double knee surgery. He's saying, I wanted to fight. I fucking couldn't because of these surgeries. He was partying every night, drunk all day. Yeah, I was super depressed.
Damn, so I wonder if he's probably not training any jiu-jitsu at all, zero.
I think he was. I think they brought that up actually on there. I said, why are you still training a little jiu-jitsu? I think he said, but he said his main goal is to be a UFC world champ, and he'll smoke John Jones.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes him so big is him saying that kind of shit.
Yeah, and he knows it. He fucking knows it. He's funny, bro. I think
he's a character too. I'm looking forward. I mean, it sucks because now he's flying there. I wonder what's got in his back pocket. He's flying there, and I don't know if it's going to be that great of a fight. I feel like it might be pretty one-sided, but who knows? If Logan comes out there and he's all emotional, he comes out there just flexing the whole time, trying to just hurt him and KO him. But if he comes out there composed and boxes Dillion, I think he's going to beat him up bad.
Oh, 60% of Dillion's fights have been canceled. Dillion Danis denies being out of Logan Paul fight, despite Mike Perry claiming to be in. I think it's all just social media clicks right now. Logan or Mike saying that knows he's gonna get some views and shit, and Dillion saying he's out, it's gonna get some shit. So
it seems like he's pretty stressed about that lawsuit. So it's probably.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. That's whether Logan or his girl should have done that or shouldn't have. It doesn't matter. It was fight tactics. I've been sued in a fight camp. It's not fun. It's very stressful. You get lawyer fees every week. So they add up.
Each week you get the bill.
Sometimes every 2 weeks. Yeah, you get an email.
And this is your invoice.
Here's 10. Here's 7. Here's 5. Every couple. Yeah. Oh. And it adds up. So whether it should have been or shouldn't have been, it was more of a fight tactic, I think, than an actual I think it was literally pure strategy for that, and it worked. And Dillion talks about how stressful it is. He talks about how fucking bro. They're in New York. New York lawyers probably aren't very cheap. Lawyers anywhere aren't cheap, but I feel like just New York's fucking.
Yeah, so I wonder if he's making like what, $250K, $500K.
He says he gets 0% of the pay-per-view.
Just a flat
fee.
Probably like $500K then.
Yeah, I wonder. And then Logan's getting 0% up front, pure pay-per-view. Logan and KSI.
That's crazy when you freaking stream it like 2 clicks.
I know. It's dangerous game.
But it's not like Logan's hungry for the bread.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. You don't know what people's spending habits are. You don't know how much shit they bought and how many their bills are every month. I can't imagine him, hurting for bread, but you just never fucking know nowadays, man.
Like, I wonder how long they'll build up the prime drink and then just sell it.
Oh, yeah, the prime. That's a good point. It's like $9 billion or some shit. That's crazy, bro. Logan versus Mike, just in case that happens. Dude, I saw Logan and Mike square off. Logan's fucking huge, bro.
Remember him in here? He's 6'2", like thick, looked about 210.
Dude is big.
Ripped. Yeah, he's big. And he's not just big, he's athletic.
Yeah. Yeah. Bellator 300, Usman dominates Brent Primus. How'd that fight end?
I watched it. It was kind of boring. I mean, Brent's tough, big, strong grappler. He's 38 years old. Usman's 20.
Brent's 38?
Yeah. Usman's 25 years old, 18-0. Just so good, dude. I would love to see him in the UFC. No, it went to decision.
Damn, that's impressive.
Doesn't get touched on his feet. Takes Brent Primus down when he wants to, and Brent Primus has like a good strong guard. Shuts down everything, beats his ass. They get back to the feet, and he just kind of whoops his butt for 5 rounds. But 18-0, and he's 25 years old.
Damn, same, G. That shit crazy.
So I wonder what the negotiations will be like for him in the UFC. If he comes over to the UFC, that's going to be sweet.
I wonder if they're like, well, he can't fight for the title. He's never going to fight Islam. Why even sign him? They don't want a Merab Aljo situation.
Yeah, or it's like,
or they said,
is Islam going to be around? Is Islam going to move up to 170? Fight Colby?
Yeah, it's so tricky. Chris Cyborg destroys sexy Zingano. That's unfortunate. UFC finally ends the ban on flags. Dana says, "Get over it if a flag makes you upset." That was a weird one. Like, anyway, like, why would you ban the flags? You can finally walk out with your rainbow flag.
Does it? Do you know why, Garrett? Why that upset people? Flags. I have no idea. Zero idea. I have no idea.
Dumb, but now it doesn't matter, man.
Walking out with your flag is just messed
Alexander
up.
Volkanovski gets bullied into the cold plunge. Izzy yelling that Islam would get in. That's silly. Oh, I'm getting my fucking recovery room. I'm waiting for my sauna. I'm rearranged my mats today. Oh, I got my fucking shockwave machine in that bitch. I'm getting that shit set up. So then one day I'll be able to train.
Yeah, I've been getting back to my PEMF. I took a little break from it, but I've been getting back to the sandwich in the morning.
Oh, I sandwich morning, night. Religiously, that should make me, doesn't matter, still can't train.
My plunge is back to running. They came and put a whole new side piece on it, and that puppy's running perfectly.
Damn, Jake Paul reportedly in talks to fight former UFC and WWE star Matt Riddle. I don't even know who the fuck that is, do you?
That's a dangerous fight for him. I feel like that is not a good first MMA fight for Jake Paul.
For an MMA fight?
If that's what they're talking about, that's not a good first fight, because Matt Riddle's
durable.
like not. I mean, maybe he is a big star in the WA. I'm not sure, but he knows how to wrestle. He's a really good wrestler, good at jiu-jitsu, very tough, big, strong. I mean, that's a tough fight for Jake Paul's first one. So Nate Diaz must have just said, "No, I'm not fighting Jake in MMA."
Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder if he's like, yeah, who knows what he's thinking?
Maybe he's thinking that kid's stronger and bigger than I thought. Or you be like, God, it's going to be a fucking huge fight. I'm going to make maybe $10 million. Why not just go fight him? But at some point, probably not about the money really at all.
Alexa Grasso successfully undergoes hand surgery. Oh, thank God, boo. Dana says Dana White Contender Series fighter can still get in UFC after missing weight. Okay. Tony Ferguson believes it's good matchmaking. It doesn't buy into the story that he's getting fed to Patty. Someone will just text me. Work it out, please. Keep low key. Yeah.
Okay, it's low key. So everyone out there, keep that low key.
Yeah, hey guys, let's not. Do you want him to edit it out or just keep it in?
Just keep it low key, the people.
Yeah, no, yeah, you guys. Yeah, no, everyone just keep it low key.
It's nothing bad. I didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, you didn't say her name.
But Merab Henry, they're talking about it for UFC 297. I don't know if that got officially announced yet. Did you guys talk about it on Bro Malley already?
No, I don't remember, but it's weird because it was the same website or same people that said me versus Cheeto was fucking in Toronto. So it's like
someone was talking to Merab. Who was it? I think it was the matchmaker for this Montana show. Said it was talking to Merab, and he was bitching about it. And they're trying to make me fight Henry now. So maybe it is true. 3 rounds. I'm so curious how that fight goes. Everyone pictures Henry as the old Henry. I don't know if Henry's the same Henry as he was before, but in a 15-minute fight, I think Henry's smart enough to negate what Merab's good at, is putting you on the fence and just holding you there.
Yeah.
I think he could negate that, and then I think Henry's boxing's a little bit sharper than Merab's. But then obviously you don't know until it happens. But if I had to pick in that fight, I think Henry would beat him. But a lot of people I ask think Merab would beat him.
I mean, that's a big fight. You know, it's a big fucking fight. So we'll see what happens, man.
Is it a big fight?
For the division.
Yeah.
It's a big fight for the division. Not like a big fight. People are like, oh my God, Merab Cejudo? Like, who is that? Like, it's a short, shitty fight.
If Henry gets past him, though, I mean, it sets up something good. But if he doesn't, then it'll probably be his last, I bet, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, fucking losing to... I think I told you the other day. It's crazy. A year ago today, Peter was ranked number 1. Aljo was the GOAT champ. Fucking smoked both of them. And now, but the narrative still that I'm ducking the hard fights.
Bro, it don't matter.
No, I definitely don't matter.
If you dropped Gervonta, it would be like,
yeah. Whoa. But what about Floyd?
It would, no matter what. Literally, no matter what.
It's just crazy, man.
You win 10 in a row right now. 10 in a row, all KOs.
I won 18.
And still.
I'm 18-0, G, for real. What do you got going on the rest of the week, G? We got a little, you're going to Shantana?
Yeah, Thursday, I got one of my guys fighting, then Tommy's fighting also.
I thought you got 2 or just 1?
That's 2.
No, I thought you got
Danny and Tommy.
Oh, Alex didn't get one?
No, he's fighting here in Phoenix, October 28th.
Oh.
So we'll go down with the squad Thursday to Sunday. Hopefully we can find a little spot to work out, drink some good coffees, probably a Snapchat the trip.
Oh, yeah, Snapchat the chip, baby. Mm-hmm. Your little cat, dude. You guys got a cat. That thing's fucking cute as shit, man.
It's fucking so cute, dude. It literally showed up under my doorstep. Just like, didn't even weigh a pound, I don't think. I don't even think it was a pound. Just so scared, and the water guy saw under there, and then my boy Bebo got his gloves, picked it up, and it's just the cutest fucking cat in the world. But I think Bebo's gonna take it. He comes back today.
Are you gonna miss her? Is it a boy or girl?
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I have family and stuff. I mean, some of my family and stuff. You guys are allergic, so it's like if you guys ever want to come over, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, cats are fucking cool. They are fucking cool little creatures. I grew up with cats, and they fucked me up.
34 days away is John Jones Miocic.
Damn, we'll be there front row.
And John Jones is, I mean, obviously training with Gordon a little bit. So I wonder if John Jones plans on putting Stipe on his back. Taking him down, putting him on his back.
John Jones says wasn't going to be able to sleep after he grappled with Gordon. He's so humbled. His ego hurt so bad.
Oh, I'm sure, bro. Yeah. Someone close, and I mean, we're not always going to say, but said his cycle, Gordon's, is everything. And you can see it when Gordon grapples these people. Patrick Gaudio, all these people that are strong, fucking beastly grappers. Gordon makes them look like they're weak children. Because
he can just, and the reason is probably because he can just train. He can lift pretty much every day, do jiu-jitsu every day. And with that
but recipe, then also you grab a grip on someone and they can't get it back no matter what, then you're going to fucking dominate people.
God, that's fucking crazy.
That combined with his work ethic and his good jiu-jitsu, he's going to be the only person that's going to even get close to beating him is that Nicky Rod.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy shit, man. Jits. I can't even spell that shit.
Colby Covington reacts to Islam's plans for second UFC title. He's nothing more than a sheep herder. Islam versus Colby's a sweet fight, bro.
Islam versus Leon. Islam just moving up to 170 is a sweet fight. Islam versus everyone's kind of overlooking Islam Charles a little bit right now. Charles, I forget. It's crazy what he did to Beneil. It just like happened, and then it just fucking happened real fast. Remember he fucking head kicked him, knocked him out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shit was crazy. G did that shit in no seconds.
Alexander Pantoja says Sean O'Malley doesn't want to show the world the training footage.
I have it, bro. I showed you it, right?
I've seen it.
This guy acts like I don't know why he's. I'm trying to be the good guy and say I'm not gonna post it. No one wants to see me fucking kick you in the liver and finish you in the first round. And he keeps bringing it up, but I'm the bad guy if I post it. It's like, why do you keep bringing it up? I will show the world that I finished you in the first round.
Why would you be the bad guy?
Sharing sparring footage, but he just keeps bringing it up. Does he really want me to show? Like, does he not think I have it? Does he not remember?
Literally, you just said, you don't want to show the world.
This guy. I'm trying to be nice because I like my fucking fellow Brazilian. He's Brazilian or Mexican?
Ring Camera's offering $1 million for footage of aliens in UFOs.
I might send that
Keep that footage, though.
No, I wouldn't edit shit. Yeah, I finished Pantoja, but it's like shit was easy. You know what I mean? I'm not bragging about it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. What else we got? Yeah. You've been feeling goofy lately. You've been feeling horny. What?
Sometimes I feel goofy. Sometimes I feel horny.
You ever felt goofy and horny? I felt that. I felt that at the same time. That shit was weird.
I felt that.
Jacking off, laughing.
But dude, this little sickness bullshit that's going around.
Everyone.
People think it's allergies. Literally everyone. I just haven't felt right all week.
Yeah, my mom said she woke up with a really bad sore throat this morning. Danny's allergies have been pretty, but it's, yeah.
And then not being able to just smoke for a whole week. I'm like,
oh God.
What's the point?
That's all I've been doing. Dude, I just been smoking pretty much all day.
Really?
Bags in the morning, bags in the night. I had an 85 sleep score last night. I got an Aura update at the top. 5 years. That's crazy. Holy shit. Some serious data. But my sleep's been good. Look at this shit. Wait. Let me go back. That was my best one. So I went 89, 92, 90, 91, 89, 85. It's been good.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's because I'm back in my routine. Well, I watched Barbie last night. Well, I watched it 2 nights ago, and then I finished it last night. The first half of the movie, I'm like, oh, this is pretty funny. Like, I don't know, like, it's pretty funny. It's decent. And then I watched the second half. I'm like, this shit sucks. I'm so fucking over it. But it's wild that blew up and was so controversial.
Oh, I didn't even know it was.
So controversial. Feminist, something. But it was supposed to be a fucking, it was like a comedy movie. Yeah, Barbie's so hot, dude. Whoever that chick is, I like her. Damn, G.
7 and 90
She's just
sleep.
like a fucking perfect Barbie.
She horny?
She probably is. If me and her met, she'd like me, I guarantee.
Dude.
5 minutes with me, I'd have her laughing.
What's your thoughts on this? Biggest red flags in women? Daddy issues? I think that is one. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a red flag, but I think that does create problems.
Well, for sure it does.
Especially if the dad left early on and then you get a boyfriend and then there's the fear of him losing him. Who knows what that has to do with it? Unnatural hair color? I'd say no, that's not really true. Male friends?
Yeah, bitch, you don't got no male friends. What is this?
Some girls get along with just guys better, though. They just do.
But that's not the point. All those guys are trying to fuck her 24 hours a day. No, I'm not. Yeah, you are.
Is that true, Garrett?
I'd say 80% of the time.
80?
80.
So 20% they can have a friend.
How far you are? Would you be friends with a girl, Tim?
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about like, hey, how's it going? You want to go grab coffee and just talk?
Yeah.
Zero fucking involved.
A woman, biggest red flags in a woman who hates kids.
Yo, that's Danny. No, she didn't like
A woman
kids.
who hates to cook.
But Danny also was born in that Mexican family where she was like a mom. Her and her older sister, 9 and 10 years old, raising young kids. That's just how that culture rocks. Like, so she didn't want kids because she was raising kids at an early age. She's like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. Then I accidentally got her pregnant. She loves Lenita and she's a great mom. But I remember breaking up with a girl in middle school. She said she didn't want kids. I said, I can't date you because I wanted kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about, so hates to cook, hates to clean. I mean,
It's like that's your job, bitch.
not really. If you hate to clean, it's like you can hire a maid. You can have a maid clean.
Champ, you gotta
Not everyone can.
no one can hire. Not a lot of people can hire a maid. A lot of people are getting by paycheck to
some
paycheck.
people, but okay, if you have a lady who cleans your house once a month, even.
Yeah, but then so the dishes are just gonna stack until then.
No, that's true. That's true.
So cooking and cleaning, and I mean, it's just part of the fucking duties of having a vagina. I'm kidding, dude. Holy shit, have some fucking respect.
Clip it.
Men should be cleaning. How about that?
I don't mind picking up here and there. You ever pick up here and there? Really?
Hell no.
Just never even think about it.
No, last thing that crosses my mind.
It's like, I'll pick that up, clean it up a little bit.
No, I definitely like will put my dishes in the sink. After dinner, I'll throw my garbage away. I mean, I clean the chicken feet. I do all the chicken chores and stuff. But when it comes to laundry, we have the little Roomba vacuum thing. That's nice.
Do you think if the girl's working just as much as the guy, though, and maybe bringing in just as much bread as the guy, should she still have to do the laundry, do the dishes, do all this caretaking stuff when she's providing half the income?
If you're both making that money, then you could probably hire someone else.
Yeah, or split the duties.
Split the duties. Yeah, I can see that for sure. 100%.
Yeah.
What's
that? Oh yeah. A woman who hates her parents. Biggest red flags.
Well, do her parents fucking suck ass?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you can tell a lot about a partner, and who knows? I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah.
But about their parents. If their parents is just a psycho,
you know what's hard?
There's probably a good little chance that they might have a little psycho in them.
You know what's hard?
What?
When they don't speak English. I've never had a conversation with Danny's mom other than "Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien, ¿y tú? Bien, tengo hambre."
Just, it's a lot of that, huh?
So I remember dating like girls in high school, and like I loved meeting their parents and having like getting along with their parents. I loved it. I always liked that for whatever reason. But yeah, I mean, Danny's mom's a sweetheart. Elena fucking loves her, and she does a lot for us, but it's like I've never really had a conversation with her. And then her dad, met him a couple times, doesn't speak English either.
What would you say biggest red flags in a woman would be?
Biggest red flags in a woman.
To where you'd be like, okay, this girl's not really dateable.
Well, what do you think? I mean, if girl goes out every weekend, is that a red flag, or is that like, okay, well, they just don't have anything else to do? I get it. They go out every weekend. It's fun.
Well, what age are they? Does that have anything to do with it? I mean, if they're in college still and they're still trying to enjoy their college years.
Yeah, that's a good point. So going out,
but
eating shitty. It's like a lot of these things you can help change. Like eating shitty, it's like, okay, that's not really a red flag. I mean, it is, but if they're open to change, they go out every weekend. Oh, are they open? Are they down to fucking, sleep good? Depending on the open-mindedness, red flag, boom. If a bitch is closed-minded or Christian. I'm kidding.
But then also, if you're at that, if you do eat healthy, you care about your health, you sleep good, you're into all that. But they're like low white belt. They don't even know about that. Can't just expect them to do all that shit.
No, not at all. Open-mindedness.
That's why it's nice with Mariah and I. We kind of like learned to eat healthy together, learned these routines together, did the Paul Check course and stuff together. So we grew a lot together. I think that helped a lot.
Not working out, that's not good. You gotta work out. I was talking to Schmitty the other day because I'm dealing with this little injury and I've been able to train for a few weeks. I'm like, holy shit, dude, I'm about to fucking jump off a bridge. I don't understand how people don't work out. And then I was like, oh, wait, you don't work out. How do you do it? He's like, I don't know, champ.
And then I got pissed Friday because I'm like, Schmitty starts on Monday. I'm like, he's pumped up to start. And I got these trainers at Die Hard that I trade them memberships for them to train some of our people. And I got him set up for the free private with a trainer. And then he didn't go. And then he's at your house fucking playing around. And I was like, bro, I never want to hear you bitch about not getting pussy ever again in your life. But he was sick.
I was like, if he's feeling how I felt the last 3-4 days, I wouldn't have been able to go work out with a private and lift, especially because, yeah, that sucks. But yeah, he said he had already had talked to the guy, so he wasn't no-showing.
He didn't ghost him. Out of it, real pissed. Yeah,
no, he said he just scheduled it for Monday, so he'll probably not go Monday.
But those drinks at the room too are going like hot. People are loving those drinks. It's
perfect.
And now Schmidt's going to be hustling them starting tomorrow.
Aminos, magnesium, creatine. That's everything you fucking need after a fucking little pump ski, a little roll ski.
But Garner said before, during, or after, you're going to get huge benefits from that drink.
You should start selling Vitargo.
I thought about that.
That one would be good.
I've never tried Thorne's pre-workout. Have you? They have one. I wonder if it's good.
Are you think you're gonna get some people from Die Hard circling in?
I think so. If I put like a little sign up and they find out about it, for sure.
You should do like buy 10 get a free tuggy or something. I feel like that would be like
from who? Schmidt?
It doesn't matter who. Just lay down on the back. You'll fucking pop in. Speaking of massages, you been getting any?
No, I've been being a fucking pussy, dude.
I got a massage later tonight. Not like that. Actual massage.
With
that
who?
Brad guy. Brad.
Oh.
Yep. That's a nice little area you got here, though. You got the TRC, fucking the Recharge Center. Kyle and Ara fucking whipping up some nice organic, quality, yummy, homemade, yummy, made with love meals. Right over there. You got the gym here. You got the lifting over there. You got the other gym right there.
Art of
Recovery. You got fucking shit like that. Wow. It's a little spot to be.
I know it's a pretty rare complex to have all those things. I want to do a vlog when it's all come together.
Yeah.
And give a tour of it all.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be sweet. What if in 10 years all your leases are up and you're just fucking balling and we say, let's just build a fucking 100,000 square foot fucking warehouse and just have everything in one giant warehouse.
Dude, I want to do that sooner than 10 years.
Well, I was just trying to be
like the lease in this place is up in both these places in 1 year. And Sebi, he's like, that should be your goal, is to like buy a plot of land and we build out a sweet gym.
Yeah. I mean, there's fucking out here. God, it's almost like the sooner the better too, because I feel like shit's going like this place is starting to pop.
Yeah.
Out in this, even out like Verado or Buckeye, like that shit's right there. It's not even that far. And there's a lot of houses, high schools, Like, even if you went further out that way, well, I don't know. There's a lot of land out there is what I'm saying.
So if you were dating a new girl, would you want to, and maybe you were thinking about staying with her for a long time or marrying her or whatever you do.
I don't marry bitches.
You're already married, so.
Whatever.
Would you want to know how many guys she's had slept with?
No. I feel like you can kind of get an idea. And if you don't, think, oh, that's a couple.
Yeah, that guy in that podcast was saying, he's like, most guys are going to want to know. And then the guy should be open to be like, well, was there anything a guy did that was really good that I can do to like live up to that, and just keep the communication open with that?
Really? I mean, I guess I did ask Danny when well, I guess we were dating. We were already together for a long time. So I guess I did want to know.
Because what if you want to know and the girl's like, I'm not telling you?
I'd go, would you want to know? Right now, you and Mariah broke up. You're talking to this really cute girl, and you just can't tell. You're like, fuck, this bitch could be a hoe, or she could be Christian.
I mean, if I took her down first night, and it wasn't like that. She didn't really make me work for it. You'd have to just kind of think, like,
or and she
goes
you
out,
are fucking a god.
The Riz God.
She's like, I have to sleep with him because if not, I might not ever see him again, and I will regret this. But I would never do this with anyone else.
Yeah, and like an insecure, I was talking about in another podcast, an insecure guy, if a girl sleeps him on the first night, if he's insecure, he just thinks that girl likes him a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, Danny made me work for a couple months, which made, I think, I don't know, you sleep with a girl on the first night, it's like, do you think that deep into it? Is it just whatever? Is it just, it depends on how deep you think into it.
Or then when you really start falling in love with her, do you start thinking like, I wonder how many other guys, and does that even matter? Like,
yeah, it doesn't even matter, but then it's like, how much baggage does that girl have? I almost said bitch, but I was like, well, I'm not going to say that and disrespect women. Huh. So, but yeah, what is too many? I remember we talked about this before. What if she has 70 bodies, but it's been a year. She's had sex in a year, but she has 70 before that. She's a changed woman.
70?
70, but it's been a year. And she's did ayahuasca.
Yeah, and she changed.
Then
fuck it.
Ew.
I don't know. How about this men money mindset? A man who cannot control his sexual urges is nothing else than a puppet of his own feelings and a slave of his own brain.
That's me. That's me to a T, G.
It's not me.
Dude, quit acting like you something you ain't. Did you get some good feedback from the Rogan Pod?
Yeah, people thought it was good.
I thought it was pretty good too.
Feedback. I got some people that were upset that I was talking about kids and video games. And if it upset you, could it possibly be true? Because if it wasn't true at all, then
that's what they say.
Is that what they say?
They say if something offends you, it's because it's probably directly correlated with what's fucking what you feel.
I also said in the Rogan Pod, I don't understand because I don't have kids, but this is what I see.
I notice Elena's acts different when if you give her a tablet, she's gonna fucking sit on it. If you don't have anything, she's going to keep herself busy. Give her options. Give her a bunch of blocks. She loves building castles. Okay.
How do you guys discipline? Do you guys do that?
Dude, I haven't got that shit figured out.
I wonder if there's books or podcasts.
There definitely is.
How to fucking discipline a kid.
Dude,
but they're so young. When do you start disciplining?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how she turns out.
He's just a monster.
He's just a spoiled little brat.
Oh my God.
She's been sick the last few days. Daddy, I'm sick. I don't feel good. I need medicine.
Is there any time where you're like, fuck, I don't need, like, should I discipline here? Should I give in? Should I give in?
All the time. When she wants a Ziwa. I want a Ziwa, which is a Zevia. I'm like, well, I guess I don't discipline, but like in the morning, I want a Zevia. I said, not in the morning, Elena. And then she'll throw a fit. But usually, like, when they throw fits like that, it's like just, I've heard, and Danny said too, just ignore them when they're throwing fits. And then they just find something else to they'll go play. They'll do something. They'll color. She fucking loves coloring. Give her some crayons and a piece of paper, and she'll color all over the wall. She color on the TV. She color on the motherfucking wall.
Well, this is on Twitter here. What's something men do that makes girls secretly hate them?
What's something men
do that make girls secretly hate them?
Probably act like someone with bitch ass.
Or not picking up shit.
Probably not picking up shit. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question there.
Yeah, I don't know. I like those ones about the girls and shit. That shit funny. I keep reading that shit off.
Damn, Cyborg just still at it, huh?
Yeah, it's crazy, Amanda Nunez. Remember when she knocked him out? What the fuck? When she knocked her out? That shit was crazy. I got a busy fucking November. Very, very busy November. I'm going to Atlanta November 5th. Or no, November 4th. November 5th, I'm going to Atlanta. November 6th through the 12th, I'm going to be in New York. I think we're going to do the Shoals Pod possibly on a Wednesday. Might be doing some good TV shows in New York. But yeah, we got some busy fucking plans in November. If his fucking ass comes to New York soon enough. Yeah.
God, if you have kids too, it's like this show, I just got to put it out there for people that listen. This show is for 18 and older plus people. I mean, my Instagram, my Snapchat is for 18 and older plus people. So if you get offended by the shit, you can click that unfollow button really fucking easy.
Well, just keep following, but just don't watch, because, you know what I mean?
God, it's like, holy shit.
Are people getting offended and shit?
I don't know.
I just don't even give a fuck. Sometimes I'd give less fucks. Some days I woke up today and I just give less fucks.
Yeah, but it's like, I have this academy of people.
Yeah, that sucks.
But I don't, first of all, I don't teach the kids. I have really good instructors that teach the kids. It's not like I bring anything and sit here and teach it in jiu-jitsu. We come in here and we train jiu-jitsu to get good at jiu-jitsu and wrestle and learn MMA. That's it. And then we leave.
Yeah, I mean, those little bucks shouldn't be watching this. They're fucking like 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, they shouldn't be watching it at all. And I don't want to act like I'm a fake guy. I can't do anything on any social media.
Fake professor?
Yeah. I just don't want to act like
let's fucking start a podcast for kids. Me and you. I'm serious. I can be fucking I can be PG. PG. Just PG. I can be PG. Believe it or not.
I'm starting to have to be PG here. CCT.
What else you got going on the rest of the day? It's 11:30 a.m. here in Phoenix, Arizona, Peoria, Arizona. What do you got going on the rest of the day, Tim? Talk like this is a radio station. Now tuning in to 17.x. Timbo.
I'm gonna warm up here, put on the kimono, and I'm gonna roll probably 5-6 rounds in the gi. Hopefully head home and jump on some Call of Duty with the buds for a little bit.
Speaking of,
get my mind off.
New COD's coming out.
When?
Well, it comes out every November. So next month.
So it'll be
Daniel
be a
said it
new
looks pretty
Warzone
fire.
too?
Yeah, but probably not for a long time. Slide canceling's back. That's huge.
I didn't even know it ever left.
Yeah. I got a bunch of picks today. I'm gonna hopefully hit here on Prize Picks, and we'll see. So I'm gonna kind of
play that.
I'm gonna just play that for a bit. I just don't even really watch the games. I just kind of check the app. That's kind of fun. What else do I got going on? Elena's got swim lessons later. I'm gonna go there. We got a massage later, an actual massage. What else?
13 signs of a strong man.
Ooh, I like that.
Don't watch porn.
Colored hair.
Don't watch porn.
I watch porn not very often, very few times.
Probably this week I watched it once, and it wasn't really porn. It was more just Reddit. It usually comes from boredom. When I have 2-3 hours to kill, I'm sitting there and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, you already gamed. You already did your thing.
I didn't fucking train because of this pussy sickness. Hit the gym every day and lift heavy. So yeah, when people are bitching about not getting pussy and they do not lift weights.
Yeah, it's hard to empathize or sympathize or adaptize or flash your eyes, with them when they're fucking not. And Schmitty, I tell him, I'm like, I don't want to hear it, dude. You're not going to. I don't want to hear how much pussy you want unless I ask you because I want to giggle.
Have control over your emotions. I'd say yeah. 6, don't get easily influenced by the opinions of others.
That's a good one.
That's a hard one.
It's a good one. It's especially, you are who you surround yourself with, and it's easy to do that.
Even the opinions of others on social media, on your YouTube vids, on stuff like that. Number 7, work on finding solutions, not excuses.
Oh, that's a good one.
Take responsibility for your fucking actions.
Fuck that.
Take care of your family.
I like that.
Know how to defend yourself. Always keep their word. That's pretty good.
Yeah, those are good. What app have you been on most this week, you think? Monday to Sunday. What app?
Probably right now, because I'm trying to grow it, is Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat for me too, probably. And then what?
Snapchat. God, I'm getting bored of Instagram lately, kind of. I'm like, still try to put a story up, a couple stories a day.
Yeah.
Then it's just like getting bored. And then probably other than that.
What about YouTube?
YouTube.
I like YouTube. I fucking look at... Oh, dude, I watched this Michael Vick documentary. Holy fuck. I watched football. I stopped watching a little while ago, but I was like into football when Michael Vick was the man. And I just went and watched a documentary on him. Holy fuck, dude. That dude can throw a bullet. Fucking zingers over the middle. And then he's just so fast. It was such a fun documentary to watch.
It was always bullshit playing Madden and that little fucker.
I know,
People
just running
Vic.
back 60 yards and then sprinting up.
Yeah, that was a crock of shit.
But then I was watching this Kobe one. And then the whole Kobe... I didn't watch basketball, so I didn't watch Kobe when he played. I was too young for Jordan. But Kobe is the GOAT. But it's also a little recency bias, because if I watched the Jordan one right before that, I'd probably say that too. But just the way they put those documentaries together, in his mindset, that shit gets me so fired up. I swear to God, I was meant to play fucking a sport where I could compete more than fucking once every 7 years. I hate that shit. But him hitting those buzzer beaters, wanting the ball, 6 seconds left, the team's kind of fucking move over. He's one-on-one, and he fucking drives. He makes the shot. Oh, shit gets me fired up, dude.
And what about that one show you told me to watch? I started it, The Gruggers, was it?
Oh, Shiny Happy People.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's fucked up on Amazon. That one's super fucked up. That one, just like basically a cult, right? Just
Yeah.
fucking some kind of
I don't know.
Christian
That
cult.
lady had 19 children.
Bitch was pregnant every day.
19 children. How did she
They say
go
there's
through
blessings
that?
from God. Well, you can hear when she talks. It's like, it's like,
Gonzo.
what the fuck?
Fucking Gonzo.
She's still kind of hot though for some reason. Jokes.
The Minister of Defense of Israel says the rules of war have changed. We will cripple Gaza so that it will remember it for the next 50 years.
God, it's like, all right, just trying to one up each other. I get it, it's war, but it's like, this is not the answer. Let's sit down. Let's.
Did you listen to any of the
conversation.
Drake thing?
I haven't really listened to much of the Drake. I know you were a huge hater. You said,
I wouldn't say
fuck Drake,
huge.
I'm throwing on E40.
I didn't say that. I said I listened to the Drake. I turned on E40 shortly after.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't like Drake, but it's like, dude, I like music that's like
Don't.
number one. Never gonna hit it.
Oh. Yeah. It is that.
Or eat some thud and E40.
You're not looking
Florida
for
gang,
some Sono music, like when he's going through some shit. Sono, like, was it more...
I mean, even the concert cool and stuff, but it's like there was rarely a song that we could go
headlines,
like even dance to.
Yeah.
Is it the storytelling in his voice?
Soul music, brother.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Because that arena was fired up, passionate about it. So it must be.
Oh, I started the Post Malone one on Amazon.
Is that good?
Bro is dude.
Is that good?
It's so good.
I'm gonna watch that today.
Again, I swear I should have been a fucking rapper. But that one's really good. Dude's a fucking rock star. I
gotta check that
He's
out.
the fucking modern rock star, bro. That one is good. I've only watched about 7 minutes of it. No jokes. But it's good so far. I'm pumped to finish it.
Hell yeah.
You been smoking? Oh, no, you said you haven't been smoking at all.
Zero.
I might
Sucks.
do that.
Fuck.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, well, if we leave Montana, I could go sober for a few days and just fucking... But then I'm like, what else am I going to do? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Right now, it's like...
I'm fasting. I'm not... Well, I had coffee, but I'm pretty much fasting today just from that fucking shit sour milk that you made me drink.
Ugh.
What's that? Little Yatskis?
But, all right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. And I hope you really take everything to heart, because everything we say is 100% facts,
Science.
100% science.
Damn right.
We're not joking about anything we say.
I am. When I say women don't have to clean and shit, I'm completely kidding. They have to. I'm kidding, G. Come on. I'm kidding.
So, hope you guys
Equal
enjoyed the
rights.
pod. Check it out, sugarshop.co. The new merch dropped.
Oh.
And it's looking good.
Thanks,
and then Tim Welch MT on Snapchat. And then Sugar Sean on Snapchat.
Hey.
Hit the like and subscribe button and comment below what you think.
Peace.
Love you guys. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Fuck off.